Hello, this is Meg here, and I want to welcome you to day 2 of our 5-day fitness challenge for a healthier new you. So in today's workout, we're going to be focusing on upper body strength using weights. So I've got 5-pound weights that I'm going to be using today. If you are just getting started, if you've got some weights lying around, anywhere from 2 to 6 pounds will be great for our workout. Or if you don't have weights, you can always use canned goods or water bottles as well. So we're going to use them in just a sec, but we're going to warm up our upper body first. So standing or sitting, we're going to start with those arms out to the side, and we're going to begin by some arm circles. All right, so it's really important, as I've talked about before, to warm up our body. So warm up the muscle group that we're going to be using, because this can help to prevent injury and it can get those muscles ready to go, ready to be worked. Good, let's do 3 more circles this way. 2, 1, and change directions. Now, if you have any shoulder issues or any pain in your shoulders, keep your hands low, or you can choose to lift your arms a little bit higher if your arms are feeling pretty good today. All right, let's go for 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna reach up overhead and really stretch up, reaching those arms up above your head. Now, these exercises can be done seated, but I do recommend standing. We spend a lot of our day sitting down, so as much as you can, it's really recommended to get up off the chair and to stand. All right, we'll do both arms up overhead, maybe a little bit slower this time, and just work within your limits. If your shoulders are speaking to you, you can go a little bit lower or slow it down. All right, good. Now we're going to do 3 more, 2, and 1. And then from here, we're going to reach and stretch right across your torso. Good. Now, if you have osteoporosis, just watch that you keep your spine nice and straight. If you don't have osteoporosis, you can add a bit of a twist here at your waist. We really want to imagine you're reaching for something right across and having to reach. Reach with some, reach for a reason. Reach for a reason. So maybe you're reaching for a hot beverage, maybe your morning coffee, maybe for a special treat. Good, hello. And we've got Fit Finley who is joining us. And he is probably gonna relax as we work, because that's usually what he does. All right, now we're gonna do 1 more. I'm gonna turn to the side. We're gonna be lifting your arms and then extend the arms back. This is good for your back as well. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Reach and back. Now we wanna go slow but sure. So reach in front and then squeeze the back of the arms as you extend your arms behind you. Let's breathe in and out. Good, we'll do 3, and 2, and 1. Good, all right, so let's grab those weights. All right, so we're gonna do a nice variety of different exercises today. Now, as you stand, make sure you keep your knees slightly bent and your feet about as wide as your shoulders. Let's start with our palms facing the front of the room, and we're gonna begin with one of my favorites, the bicep curl. So alternate arms. Now keep your elbow close to your body, but don't squeeze your elbow into your body as you lift the weight to your shoulder and slowly lower down. So up and lower down. Good. Now keep on breathing. Oftentimes we hold our breath when we're exercising, so we want to think about breathing out as we lift. Breathe in on the way down. Breathing out, breathing in. And the rule of thumb is exhale on the effort. In this case, the effort is lifting, so we want to exhale, inhale on the way down. All right, but as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. All right, for the last 3, we're gonna do both arms together. So here we go. Good, 3, and 2, and 1. Great. All right, give those shoulders a bit of a shake. Good. The next one is for the shoulders. We're going to be lifting. I call this one the grocery bag lift. You gotta understand that one. Sometimes grocery bags are so heavy and we need to have the strength to be able to lift your groceries, maybe from your cart to your car, to your house, however you're getting them. So this one will help to strengthen up those shoulders. All right, now for this one, just watch that your wrists stay nice and straight as you lift. Sometimes I see this. I see people curling their wrists as they lift. Keep your wrist straight. That will protect your wrist joint. All right, very good. Now we're going to do again. We're going to double up both arms for the last 3. Good, and 2. Great, and 1. Awesome job, that's good. Now we're gonna move just to one hand for the next one. Imagine that you're pouring yourself a glass of water. So this is the pitcher and you're lifting that arm and elbow nice and high. Good, and we're focusing just on one arm at a time for this one. Now, a lot of us have a dominant side, and you may notice that. You may know that, yeah, you definitely have one arm that's stronger than the other, or one hand that you tend to do most things with. So this is good to know, and this is a good exercise to really focus one arm at a time so you can really do each side properly. All right, lower that arm. We'll do the other side. Good. Now, this is my weaker side. I'm right-handed. All right, and keep on breathing as we go. That's great. And we'll do 5 more, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. All right, awesome work. Woo, feeling that in the shoulders. So we're going to move to a few exercises on the chair. So set those weights down. The best way to do that is either to put them on a table that's close by or bend your knees and lower one weight at a time. Hand on your knee can really help. Okay. So we're going to do a few here. I'm going to sit this way so you can really see what I'm doing. We're going to start with the back of the arm, our tricep. So I want you to move right to the edge of the chair so you have lots of space to swing that arm. And we're going to have one foot in front of the other. Now it's really helpful to take your arm right across both legs. And we're going to begin by lifting your weight towards your shoulder and then extend the arm back. Right here in the back of the arm. That's where we're working. And then relax your head and neck by looking towards the floor. So we want to focus on breathing in and breathing out. Okay, now try to keep that back nice and straight. If your back does bother you, you can sit a little bit straighter. But if you're really wanting to target the back of the arm, adding a little bit of a hinge forward will really help. Good. All right, and this is often a part of the body that we feel right away, but we'll go for 3 more here. And 2, and 1. All right, very good. Now we're gonna change arms, but before we do, let's circle the arm backwards. Good. So make sure you watch right to the end of the video today, because after our workout, I'm gonna be sharing a nutrition tip and a motivation hack. I've got lots of ideas for you, and as it is the new year, it's important to really think about all aspects of our health, fitness, and other things too. All right, so I'm gonna change here so you can see what I'm doing. So again, bring that arm right across your legs first, leaning forwards, keeping your back straight, lift the weight up and extend the arm back. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders as we go. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, good. All right, so I encourage you as you are exercising with me, as we're focusing on our upper body, I encourage you to think about what you could do with more upper body strength. So if your arms were stronger, what could you do more easily? And I would love to hear from you. So be sure after you watch this video, leave a comment right below and let me know. I would love to hear, what could you do more easily with stronger arms? All right, good. So let's release that one, switch hands, circle your arm backwards. And you might feel a bit of tightening in the back of those arms. Really good. All right. So let's relax your arm down and we're going to move to both weights. So grab your second weight and they'll meet you back on the chair. Hey, Finn. Okay. So this one is called the chest press. We're going to be working the front of our chest and our shoulders. So we're going to be sitting forward on the chair so you can recline all the way back with your shoulders against your chair on a bit of an angle. Now, option one, if you're someone who's never done this exercise before, do this with one weight. You're going to hold on with both hands, press up on an angle, and then bend your elbows, bringing the weight close to your chest. So pressing up and in. If you've done this one before, feel free to grab both weights. Elbows are back, pressing up, touch your weights together, and then bring your arms and your shoulders back towards the chair. Elbows come back too. Good. So we're breathing in and breathing out. So with one weight or with two as a challenge. All right, good. This one you feel right away. Oh my goodness, I just started sweating. All right, good. It's important to have strong upper body for so many things. And I'd love to hear what your goal is for stronger arms. All right, how about 3 more? Whew. Breathing out. 2. And 1 more. And release. Woo. Good, circle it back. That's a great one. Really, really challenging one. All right, very good. All right, so we're gonna do 1 more. I'll have you stand up again. So let's move that chair out of the way. Good. All right, we're gonna add a side step for this one. So let's bring your elbows in close to your body. Weights start in together. We're gonna take a side step, open those arms wide, and then step the other way. Hands come in together. Keep those elbows close to your body as your arms and as those weights go out. So stepping and stepping in together. Step, touch, and then back in. Now, if it's too much to get the coordination of the arms and the legs, don't worry. As long as you're moving, that's good, but focus on the arms. This one you'll feel in your back as well, and think about squeezing your shoulder blades back together. Breathing in and out. Good, let's do 3 and 2 and 1. All right, excellent. So let's set the weights down. Oh, your arms may feel a little lighter. We're gonna move into some stretches for those arms. So let's start with your hands in together, and we're gonna bring your arms nice and wide and then circle the arms up and down. Hands in together, out nice and wide, and circle. All right, so we're doing a bit of a semicircle here. Good. All right, well done. All right, one more time. Good, then we're gonna bring one arm right across your chest. Bring your hand right to your elbow and press that arm in. This is a great stretch for down the shoulder and down the arm. And then while we're here, just wiggle those fingers, stretching your hands. Very good. Breathing in and out. And then we'll bring that arm up and over. The other arm, let's curl it the other way, just like you're holding onto a big ball right in front of you. Really reach with the top arm. Good. And let's lower both arms. Now we just did this side. Let's switch arms by taking your arm right across, hand by your elbow, squeezing it in. Wiggle those fingers. All right. So I hope you're feeling really good. This was a short 15-minute arm workout, and I want you just to notice how you feel now after doing it. 15 minutes can really fly by, especially when you're exercising with others. So I hope to see you tomorrow for our next workout. All right, let's take this arm up and over, stretching and reaching, moving that arm below. Imagine you're holding on to that big sphere. Good. Really reach with this arm to stretch the side underneath your armpit. Good, and let's lower and release. Good, give yourself a hug and then stretch the arms back behind. We'll look up and then give yourself a hug. Good, it's a good way to stretch the chest and stretch the back. Good, 2 more, breathing in and out. And 1 more time. And give yourself a hug and a pat on your back. So thank you for joining me. Before you rush off, I'm gonna get my little buddy and I wanna tell you about my tips of the week. Tips of the week, tips of the day. I've got new tips for you every day. All right, here he is. So my motivation tip, we'll start with that, is to begin your day with movement. Now, everyone is different, and I understand that we all have our preferred time to work out, but start your day with some form of movement, whether it's going for a walk around the block or a little bit longer. Maybe it is starting with your workout, scheduling your workout in, just like you saw, 15 minutes flies by quick, or doing some seated stretches, even on the side of your bed. But you are going to feel so good. It's going to help to relieve aches and pains and help to motivate you in the rest of your day. And then our nutrition tip of the day is to fill half your plate with vegetables. So look at your meals that you tend to have and just ask yourself, how many vegetables am I having every day? And what studies show and what's recommended is to have half your plate full of veggies, and not just the same type of vegetables, but to have a variety. And I've heard the advice of eating the rainbow. So having a variety of veggies that are red, green, yellow, orange, purple, whatever you can find, but a nice variety can be so, so good for better health. All right, so I want to thank you for joining us for day number 2. I hope your arms are feeling really good. Remember to let me know what could be easier if you have stronger arms. So let me know that. And then the second thing I want to hear is, where are you tuning in from today? Let us know where you're watching from. I know we've got people participating all around the globe, and it's so much fun to hear where you're from. All right, thanks for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow for our next workout. Bye-bye.